Sorry. Hello. Sorry. It's in mute. Okay. Okay. Now I wanted to ask question, Mr. Ganesh Gampala. Mr. Ganesh Gampala, are you there? You are which batch student? Ganesh Gampala, you ask one question. 9 AM batch student. Acha. Ray, what is our contact information to your classmates? You want WhatsApp group? What is our contact of our class group? Huh? Are you regular student? Our group is Java by Hari Krishna group. Na? Here you should raise your questions, right? If you miss class, this is your group. Why you want WhatsApp group? Complete information is here, na? So WhatsApp is not a good platform for grouping the people. That's a very bad. It creates a lot of problems you don't know. Okay, so follow this group so that it will be control everything. You ask a question, Rabbi. If you ask a question, what happened yesterday class, your classmates will reply. You ask whatever you want. Here only programs are there because only program discussion is there. That's why only programs are there. What else you want? You ask. People will reply. Okay? It's created for everything. Okay, fine. Come to the story now. Right? So morning session we have completed. Reading data by using file input stream, writing data by using file output stream. Now I want to read data by using FileReader. Then how can we read data from the file? File contain data in two formats. Number one, data in a text format, A, B, C, D, E, F. Data is in the text format. Okay, so data is in the text format will be there. And second, data in the text format, and second, data in the binary format. What is the meaning of data in the binary format? Binary format is 1, 2, 3, 4 if I type. Is it a binary format? 1, 2, 3, 4 if I type. Is it a binary format? Come on, think. Is it a binary format? No, it is not binary format. Okay, it is still text only. Already catch my point? It is still text only. So binary format means zeros and ones format. For example, you write 1, 2, 3 here. This 1, 2, 3 should not store as 1, 2, 3. It should store in 1 byte zeros and ones. Okay, 1 byte zeros and ones you have to store. That is a binary data. If you type any character, digit, letter, special character on a text file from the keyboard, it will be considered as a text only, but not as a binary format. Sir, how can I write data in a binary format? That is a separate story that I will tell you. So if the file contain data in a binary format, that binary format data, if you want to read, you must use what? File input stream, which is available from Java 1.0. Okay, I want to write data in a binary format into the file. I must use a file output stream. Are you catching my point? Now, I want to read data from the file in a text format. I want to write data into file text format. Then I must use a class called what? FileReader. FileReader, FileWriters are not available from the beginning version. They are available from Java 1.1 version. Will you catch my point? They're available from Java 1.1 version. So final story, there are two types of streams are there. Type number one, binary streams. Type number two, character streams. If you want to read binary format data, then you should use binary streams, file input stream and file output stream. If you want to read characters data, text data, then you must use file reader. Character streams you must use file reader and file writer. Binary streams are available from 1.0 version. Character streams are available from Java 1.1 version. Okay, clear my point? Then, is there any difference in creating file reader object? No, same as a file input stream. File reader fr equal to new file reader of. Now, how many constructors are there in file reader class? Look at there. File reader class contain these many constructors. File parameter constructor, file descriptor and string. These are the three constructors available in file input stream class. Now in file reader class we have some more additional two constructors are there. Why? The characters can be there in the file in a different format na? Maybe in a UTF-8 format, UTF-16 format, or in Unicode format, different character set format there. Which character set should use to read? That character set you can mention. Everyone understand? So totally 5 constructors are there. Currently I am using this third constructor, file reader of. Now I am giving double quotes. Same file, abc.txt file I am giving. Semicolon, save. Then file reader constructor also throwing file not found exception. I am adding throws declaration. Okay, na? Fine. Then next, now I want to read data. How to read? fr.read method. Look at there. Read method is also fr class read method also. Okay. Now read method also. File reader read method also. Returning data in a binary format. I mean 1 byte only. It is also read data 1 byte and return the data in what format? Int format only. So what I should do? I have to call that read method and assign to int data. Int data equal to, and then sys out data. Now it is throwing IO exception. I should handle IO exception. So add throws declaration. Let it be there both exceptions. IO exception. Everyone understand? Now if I run this program, we'll get data A or 97. 97 only we will get, not A. Because it's converted data to an int. So what should I do? I should write plus double quotes plus char of data. So from Java 1.1 version onwards, we have character streams. Now the character streams are used for reading data from the reading data in a text format. So finally, what you need to understand, if you want to read text data, don't entertain file input stream, file output stream. You please try to use file reader and file writer, If you want to read data in binary format, okay, then you should use file input stream and file output stream. Okay, fine. Then now I'm moving to the okay. I want to read. I'm calling read method a second time, third time. Okay, I'll do one thing. Instead of writing like this, shall I directly call fr.read method in SOPL and read and display? What is coming? 97. If you want in character format, what I should write? You should write what? Char. Then what will you get? A. Now I want to read second character, second byte, third byte. Okay, then you should call read method repeatedly. Then you got ABC. Now if we call read method one more time, in abc.txt file we have only ABC characters. DEF there are not there are, let us verify. Only 3 characters are there. So if we call third time, here also we'll get -1 only. -1 showing in a question mark format. If you want to see -1 as a -1, remove this char, then you will get -1. Now tell me, I wanted to call read method dynamically. Same loop you should write. What I should write? Int data equal data semicolon while yeah okay, data equal to fr dot read of, okay, not equal to -1, not equal to -1. Then what I write here? Data, okay, plus double quotes in a plus char format, char of data, control F11. So now we are getting all characters correctly. This is a dynamic way of reading code. So I hope you understand. Any code difference from file reader to file input stream? Story, same na? Okay. Now let us see, in a file input stream class, we have one method called TransferTo. In FR also, we have that method TransferTo. Mark supported, notify, read, ready, skip to string. Yeah. TransferTo method is also there. Okay. This is available from which version? Java 10 version. From Java 10 version. Okay. So in Java 9, new methods are there. In Java 10, new methods are there. Java 11, new methods are there. You have to do workout yourself. Okay. So I'm giving you basic idea and complete programming idea. Remaining methods, whatever available here, you have to open Eclipse and you have to try by your own. Okay. Don't expect me every method to teach. Okay. Don't expect me. At this stage, you must try to work by your own. Yes or no? Some methods you have to work. Okay. Now you are the seniors, Java seniors you are. So you should start work by your own also. Should not always depend on me. Okay, fine. Then now let us go to writing operation. All right, what to do? Right click on this package, new class test04 underscore writing to file using FW. Writing to file using FW. Finish main method. Then now tell me what I should create now. FileWriter FW equal to new FileWriter of and tell me how many constructors are there here. Oh my god, how many constructors are there? Why these many constructors? Okay, what first three constructors, taking file descriptor, file name, this constructor and this constructor meant for append mode. Remaining constructors are for what? Char sequence, char set. You wanted to write data in what format? In which char set format? UTF-8, UTF-16, or Unicode format, or which format you wanted to add? You have to specify the char set. I am using this constructor. Where I wanted to write, I want to write it to dbc.txt. One more file, I'm asking to write dbc.txt. And now it is asking to handle exceptions. Let me write throws file not found exception, comma, IO exception. Okay. And then Control Shift O, FileWriter class. Okay. Then now FileWriter dot. I want write data, write off. What I want to write? Here also you should write one character or one number. So now I'm writing 97. Now system.out.println. Same as a FileWriter, no difference in the coding. Now I'm writing double quotes. Data is saved to file. Save, Control F11. Look at that, data is saved to the file. Data saved to the file in append mode or override mode. Right click, refresh. dbc.txt, open dbc.txt. Hey, there is no data in dbc.txt file. Oh my god, what happened? Huh? Whenever write FOS, when you write data there in the file, data saved to the file, right? Go to BBC, data is there. Now I write FileWriter, Control F11, data saved to the file, message coming, dbc file. Oh, hey, what happened to data? Data is not there. Anybody can guess? Come on. Morning I told you it is a horrible. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. There's a small story. What the story? File output stream class object has created a connection to this file. Okay, created connection to this file. Write method has written data to this stream. 97 stored here. Then this 97 should flush into the file. Na? Write method cannot write data to the file. Write method can write data to only this stream object. Anna Bujie, understand? Write method can write data to only to stream object. Further, this data should be flushed into file. Did you flushed or not flushed? Not flushed. That's why it is not saved. Adin sir, Mari, or here also I didn't flush now, sir. How it is flushed here? File output stream object by default auto flush mode is true. Already catch my point? File output stream by default auto flush mode is true. The moment we call write method, inside write method by default it will call flush. Every time it will call flush, flush, flush. Okay, tell me, in advanced Java you have transaction management. Every connection is by default open with auto commit mode true. SQL plus auto commit mode is false. JDBC connection is auto commit mode is true. Okay, then if you wanted to make auto commit mode false, you wanted to commit whenever you want to roll back, then you have to write your own or connection dot set auto commit false na. Sir, you also know JDBC, you also know advanced Java. No, not as much as you are intelligent. I am little bit points I also know. Okay. Then now file output stream object auto flush mode is true. File writer object auto commit mode is auto flush mode is false. After calling write method, you must call fw.flush method explicitly. Then the data will be saved in the file. Look at there. Data coming A. 97 converted to character and stored because text file. Hello. Everyone understand? FileWriter point number 1. This is the point number 1. Point number 2. Sir, I wanted to write a big string, sir. Fw dot write of. Now look at there. We have one special write method in FileWriter class. What is the special method? String parameter, char array parameter. Both are there. Char array parameter, string parameter. Tell me, if I use a FileWriter class, do I need to convert string to the char array? Not required. Already catch my point? If I use a FileWriter, you must convert the string to what? Byte array. You have to convert. But FileWriter by default dealing with the text, you no need to convert. Directly you can use write double quotes B, C, D, E, F. Save. Control F11. Now look at the data saved in the file and the data coming B, C, D, F. I hope all you people understood. FileWriter special points. FileWriter special points. FileWriter is used for writing text data to the file so that it contains two special methods. You can write method as a one character. You can write by write method as a string also. You can allow. No need to do any conversions. And third important point, writer object background flush mode is false. You have to call flush method explicitly, and at last you call FOS dot close. After your usage is completed, you must close connection. Okay, tell me now, if I run this program second time, what happened? Is this data replaced? Is the data replaced or overridden? Overridden. Let me write here PQR, save, run this program. APQR, we will get output. APQR will come. Right. Now, if you run this program second time, same data will be there because it is override. If you want append mode, you should write comma true. Okay, control F11 and then data saved. Look at there, APQR second time added. If you run third time, again third time it will add. As many times you are running, those many times it will add. I hope you understand the story. Remaining all points are same, no difference. Now, I want you to develop one small program now. Clear? Ready? Ready? I want you create a file, let's say abc.txt. Now this abc.txt file contains multiple lines, ABC, BBC, CBC, DBC. Like this, I have multiple lines. I want to read all these multiple lines. How can I read all these multiple lines? Same. Go to FileReader. Go to FileReader. Run this program. Hey, ABC, new line, slash r slash n, BBC, new line, slash r slash n. Okay, CBC, new line, slash r slash n, DBC, new line, slash r slash n. Hey, what is this nonsense? I don't want to read one character. I want to read one line. One line at a time I wanted to read. One line at a time I wanted to read. If you want to read one line at a time, you have to develop a lot of code. Understand? If you use file reader read method, you have to write lot of code. One line at a time. If you want to read lot of code, you should write. I'm not going to spend the time to teach you how to read one line at a time by your own. You try yourself. Okay, you have to use a loop and all. For reading one line at a time, you no need to write your own code. Sun Microsystem has given separate program test05 underscore reading one line, reading one line at a time by using a class called BufferedReader. What the class name? BufferedReader. Main method. And tell me, BufferedReader is a filter class. What is the BufferedReader? BufferedReader is a filter. Have you seen filter in your life? Have you seen filter in your life? 1 second, give me 1 second. Right. So now there is a class called Swing, na? So just I'm talking to management to give the live for Swing class. So Swing class is also going to get live, and you can watch that class. Okay. So now Sphinx class also will come live on YouTube. You can later watch. You can continue this class and watch that class later, or you can continue that class and watch this class later. Okay, your wish. Or both you want to keep side by side and you want to watch, you can watch. You can do multitasking. Yeah, it will be there in YouTube forever. Don't worry. And the next, Venkatesh sir is starting advanced Java batch. You know, right? Venkatesh sir starting advanced Java batch. Where is that? So new advanced batch starting from Monday. So yeah, here it is there. Okay, Venkatesh sir is starting new advanced Java batch. So any of you wanted to continue, you can continue this advanced batch from Monday 9 a.m. And next, for this batch, what happened? Maybe it's removed. Let me go to Naresh IT page. Okay, so with this batch, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This batch, in-depth coverage on online training for 45 days. It's free. No need to pay any money. With advanced Java batch, HTML, CSS, JavaScript batch is completely new batch is free. You are doing payment only for advanced Java and you are getting HTML, CSS, JavaScript batch is free. Because in advanced Java to develop servlets and JSP, we need front-end pages, na? UI applications you have to develop. That UI applications development required HTML batch, completely 45 days batch will be free for you. Okay, please inform to your juniors. Inform to your juniors and your friends and whoever wanted to learn advanced Java can learn from Venkatesh sir. Okay. So this is another announcement you need to know. Okay, fine. Yeah. As you can see here, Swings workshop is there on live. Okay, na? So later you can watch it. It will be there as it is. It will not be removed. No need to worry. Okay. So you can continue either this class or you can continue our class, your wish. 2 lives are going on. Okay. Fine. Just I'm making sure that live is coming or not. Okay. So let's continue our class. And now tell me now. Now I want to read one line at a time from the file. For that, I must create buffered reader object. Observe now. Buffered reader. Buffer reader. BR equal to. Check. Okay. Let's continue. Fine. Buffer reader BR equal to new buffer reader of. I told you in IO stream. I told you when you are uh, okay. I told you when you are learning reading runtime values from the keyboard. Buffer reader is a filtered class. What the meaning of filtered class? What is the meaning of filter class? It can read one line at a time, either from the keyboard or from the file or from the network. Okay, so you have to specify the source from where you have to read. It has two constructors. Number one, reader, int size. So I'm using first constructor. From where you want to read data? From the file. So you must pass file name, reader object. Look at that. What you should pass? File name, reader object. I should pass reader object. Na? Reader means what? Super class. Reader subclass is what? File reader. So I should create here new file reader. Okay, new file reader. New file reader. Let me move here. New file reader of double quotes. From where you wanted to read abc.txt file. Okay, semicolon. Whenever you use a file reader, you must handle exception, right? Throws, file not found, exception, comma. While reading, you should handle obviously IO exception, that we'll see later. Now, first I'm handling file reader class constructor. Okay. Then I handle exception. Let me write like this for better understand. And then following by, I should read br dot, look at there. Br dot class provided one byte reading facility. Look at that. One byte reading facility read method. Multiple bytes reading facility like char array. One line char array or char buffer or char array, or you can read also as a string. I want read like a string. Look at there. There is a one special method called ready. Remember, I will use this method ready. Now string return is return type is string. Ready method return type is boolean. Read line. And now I wanted to take that line into string. String line equal to br dot read line. So I should handle IO exception. So unhandle exception, IO exception. So I'm handling IO exception here, IO exception. Okay, fine. Then next, now system dot out dot println line I have written control F11. Look at there. I got one line. What is that? ABC. Okay, ABC, BBC, CBC, DBC is there, but buffer reader is pointing to first line. When I call read line method, what happened? It returns the first line data to our program and move cursor to the next line. Are you catching my point? Tell me. If you want to read second line, again I have to repeat this read line method second time call. Then it reads second line wherever it is pointing second line, move the cursor to the next line, and then retrieve and return this line and move the cursor to next line. As many times repeatedly you call read line method, those many times we will get lines. Only one line we got. Then now if you repeat again, okay, instead of repeating multiple times with a variable name, I want to call br.readline directly inside SOPLN. First line reading, then second line reading, then third line reading. Do you observe? Is it converting to the numbers? I mean ASCII numbers? No, no. It is returning the text as a text, and there is no 13 no 10 no, right? New line characters are not coming in the middle. So this is the best way of reading. So if you want to read one byte at a time, you must use FileReader directly. If you want to read one line at a time, you must read what? You must use BufferedReader class with read line method. You must use. So this is the basic important point. But now the question: how many lines are there? I have 4 lines. I am calling one more line, 4 line DBC. Tell me one more time. I call read line method. This line has any data here? No. Let's see what will return. Tell me, if we call read method returns -1 when control reach end of the file. Read line method will return null if control reach end of the file. After DBC, there is no data. It is a end of the file. So it returns null. Tell me, can you make this code dynamic now? Come on. Can you make this code dynamic now? How to make the dynamic now? I wanted to call read line method dynamically. How? While bolo. First to create a string line variable and take that data into line variable and check not equal to -1 or null. Okay, then you display line here, control F11. समझ में आया? कैसे लिखना समझ में आया? DBC I removed, save, control F11, only CBC came, and now remove this one, coming only ABC coming, remove this one, right? Remove this BBC, only ABC coming, right? Dynamic code, right? And remove this one also, nothing will come. Okay, so this is the dynamic code. How to develop a Java program to read one line at a time from the file. To read one line at a time from the file, we have to write the code like this. Everyone understand? All these programs are clearly there in the textbook. You can practice later. And this video there in the YouTube, you can watch later if you want revision once again. Array, it is reading, Ranana. Where is auto flush? You are not writing, reading. Kranti. Okay, like BufferedReader, we have also BufferedWriter also there. If you want a buffering wise writing, you can use a BufferedReader class, but not required. FileWriter sufficient. Okay, fine. So this is the one line at a time reading program. So totally how many programs we completed? 5. Reading 1 byte in a binary format, writing 1 byte in a binary format, reading 1 byte in character format, writing 1 byte or text, one string, one line character format, and next reading 1 line from the file in a text format. So these are the 5 basic programs. Okay, now next question I am asking. Are you ready? I want you only develop this code. I given sufficient knowledge. I want you only develop this code. I don't help. Develop a program. Come on, try. I'll give 5 minutes time. You should only complete. Develop a program. Develop a program. This is the program. Java program. Hey. Develop a Java program to convert. Sorry. To copy one file data into another file. To copy one file data into another file. Interviewer wanted to test system test if you want. He don't give a program asking write a program to read, write a program to write. He will not ask. He will ask a question. Develop a file copy program. Write a program to read this file data and then copy the data into this file. So here you need to write logic. Can you write? How many statements, how many lines you need to write? Here you need to write logic. How many lines you need to write? Simply 3 to 4 lines. Maximum 3 to 4 lines only you need to write, nothing more. Okay, if you don't mind, if you don't get angry on me, I want to tell one statement. What is that? No? If it is a Python language, here you are writing, okay? It is a Java language, you are writing how many lines? Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my God, how many lines you are writing? Java is very tough. If it is a Python, simply one method you write called open. Only one line you write in Python. So Python is the very easiest programming language than Java. What do you say? Agreed? Agreed? Java is a very tough programming language because so many lines are there. If you take Python, Python is the most easiest programming language because only one line, two lines. So really people are crazy abba. Python wanted to support scripting style of programming, Rabbi. In a scripting style of programming, big lines, big statements should not write. Everything should go like in one command. Target ra babu, okay? People are not having minimum common sense and commenting Java. If anybody commenting Java, I want to murder them. Okay? So why they wanted to compare Python with Java? It seems to be those people wanted to convert these Java learning people to Python. They don't have their own Python students. Huh? They wanted to find their own Python students and try to teach. They want to convert the Java learners to the Python, saying that Python easy, Python easy, Python easy. The style of programming is different. Okay, C target is mathematical, so mathematical syntax. Java target is object oriented programming. Object oriented programming syntaxes we follow. Python is a what you call scripting style of programming. It's a programming language, but follows scripting style of programming. It follows. And the scripting style of programming, every statement must be like a command. There should not be big syntax, open bracket to closure bracket should not be there. Unix is shell scripting if you learn. Linux shell scripting if you learn. Perl shell scripting if you learn. Then you will realize what is the scripting programming language. Without having proper thought, people are misguiding you. Be careful. So really, I'm feeling sometimes very sad. Why those people want to compare Java with Python? Why then don't teach Java, Python as a Python? I am teaching Java as Java without comparing C. Java style of learning like this. You must think like this. You must learn like this. Tell me, is it a good to compare, Alto car with a BMW car? Alto car style is alto car. This is a way you have to drive. Python car is actually BMW car is a BMW car. That way you have to try. You have to try drive. Can you compare with a car by what do you call bus and what do you call? Can you compare with a BMW car? No. Everything is its own style. Why it is like this? You must give the awareness to the students. Without giving that awareness, Java very complicated. Python is easy. You born the easy. You bowl easy. Everything is easy. Everything is tough. Only making the student to accept that syntax is important. Java is an object oriented style. Every program should starts with class. Every method will write inside a class, and you have to call for that object you must create. Okay. If Java is very tough, how it can survive with 25 years in the market? That too as a number one language. Recently Python more searching, people are doing more searching with the Python, because Java people has already learned. Now people are wanted to learn Python, more searching. Because of more searching, based on the searching criteria, Python is coming about to the Java. It doesn't mean that Java gone from the market. Tell me, Python before, Python above, JavaScript is there. JavaScript is always number one programming language. Does it mean that Python gone from the market? People are bringing that chart, graph chart. Okay, look at the Java down to the Python. My Python is there down to the JavaScript. Tumri fellow. What about that one? Then everybody should learn JavaScript. Na? Python should not learn. Na? And people are, misguiding you people, and, unnecessary creating confusion in your mind. So finally, again, I'm repeating, because the situation come again, I'm telling, you must learn both Java, Python, and JavaScript. 3 languages you must learn compulsory. Okay, Java, JavaScript compulsory. Python is just awareness purpose, you must learn. If you learn Java, any language in the world you can learn by your own. If you learn Python, you cannot learn Java by your own. Okay, Python is a 25% syntax programming language, but Java is a complete syntax programming language. So inform your friend. Anybody telling that, array, your IO stream chapter in Java is very tough, ra. My Python, if you take just one line, open, it will open, ra. Then first you slap, 5 fingers should come on his cheek. Dirty fellow, how dare you to compare your Python with my Java? My Java is coffee cup. Your Python is anaconda. Okay, you cannot compare both. Both are different. Next, come to the story now. I hope you completed the program by listening. I give an assignment, Ray. You remember or forget, Babu? Now tell me, class test 06 underscore file copy. Okay, you forgot program. Given assignment array, file copy. You can file copy using file input stream and file output stream. You can copy one way, right? There are 3 ways. Are there all the 3 ways? I'll tell you. And what the best way you have to use in the interview? I'll tell. All right, tell me. Now, first you have to connect to the file. Na? From the Java program, you have to connect it to abc.txt file. File input stream. File input stream. FIS equal to new file input stream of double quotes abc.txt. First, I connected to the file. Then I should handle exception. Let me handle add throws declaration. Next point. Tell me, now the Java program now required to connect to this file for writing. Then I have to create file output stream FOS equal to new file output stream of now double quotes bbc.txt. Okay. Then next, what next I should do? I should write logic to read data from this abc.txt file and copy into bbc.txt file. So first you read na, int data equal to data semicolon while open bracket closed bracket. What I should write? Data, read data equal to FIS dot. I hope I'm not going faster. FIS dot read of. Okay. FIS dot read of. What do you write here? Not equal to -1. I should handle IO exception, handle throws declaration. Then earlier, what you have written, Buji? Adhiksha, what you have written earlier? Hey, yes, out. Earlier, what you written? Just you have written data. You copy file data onto the console. You copy file data onto the console. Earlier, you copy file data onto the console. But now I am asking you to copy onto console or onto the file. So in place of system.out.println, what you write? FOS dot write. Hello. System dot out is the console dot println. Now you want to write to file. So file representing object is FOS, write of data. Then after this while loop, you write a message on the console. File data copied. File data is copied. Control F11. Output coming. Where you have to test? Copied or not copied, very hard to test inside a file. What the destination file? bbc.txt. Oh, jaake open karke dekho. Data aya. This is bbc.txt here, this side. Okay, closing bbc.txt, bringing bbc.txt to here. Heck. Sorry, let it be there. From abc.txt file. Now this is abc.txt, bbc.txt. I am removing this entire data for understanding. Now I am running this program again. Control F11. File data copied. Look at there. Data copied from the ABC to BBC. Na? Now I am changing here. HK, NIT, Amirpet, Hyderabad. I'm writing shortcuts. Save. Run this program. Tell me existing data replaced. File data copied. Look at there, copied. So I hope you all understood. Now I want to rewrite the same program. Control Shift O. I want to rewrite same program by using copy paste by using FileReader, FileWriter. Can I also know? FileReader and FileWriter. FileReader 7. FileWriter. Okay. What I need to change? File input stream place, FileReader, FR equal to new FileReader. Control Shift O. Here what you write? FileWriter, FW equal to new FileWriter. Control Shift O. Then FR dot read same code. FW dot write same code. File data is copied. 1 minute. Go to previous page, previous program. I must close na. FIS dot close. I forgot. FOS dot close. Habituate calling close methods. Even though you don't call it, there will be call automatically, but habituate to calling. Okay. Then now look at here. Control F11. If you run this program, what happened? Okay, let me go back to previous data, ABC, BBC, CBC. Right. Control F11. File data is copied. Come here. Copied, na? Not copied. Why? Why not copied? FileWriter. Auto flush mode is false. I will do one thing. FileReader dot close. Then FileWriter dot close. I am closing. I'm not flushing. Just I am closing. Then what happened? Let us see. Hey, did you understand what happened? Did you understand what happened? Data flushed. Remove. Control F11. Hello. What happened? Did you understand? Data flushed into bbc.txt file. That means before calling close method, implicitly it is flushing. Okay, close method first calling flush and then closing. So either you can call flush or just call close method enough. No sir, I want to call both sir, I want to guarantee. Okay, call up, no problem. 2 times call flush method. That's it. Control, let me remove this data, save it, Save it, Control F11. Data flushed. Here data flushed, close method, one more time calling flush method internally and closed. Up to now, understand? Right. One more way. Array, if you carefully observe, file reader implicitly reading one character. Na? I want to read one line at a time. I want to work on one line. I want to copy one line. Then in that case, I have to use buffer reader with the file reader and file writer. Hello, Buji, understand? Right. So there are several ways. Whichever the way is suitable to your project, you have to follow. Here, file reader object place, what I should create? Buffered reader. BR equal to new buffered reader of new buffer reader of new file reader of abc.txt. Now what is the difference between earlier and now? You must read buffer reader one line at a time, string line. Okay, now line equal to br dot read line of not equal to null. Okay, not equal to null. Okay, and then now data place, what you write? Line. Save it. Now delete this data. Br dot close. Save. If you close buffer reader implicitly called file reader also, no need to worry. Now run. Data is copied. Hey, Cha. Hello, did you understand? There is a small problem. There is a problem with the buffer reader. Hello, did you understand? Did you notice there is a problem with the buffer reader? What is the problem? There is a problem with the buffer reader. Buffer reader reading only one line, pass it to write method writing ABC. Try to understand previous code and this code. Buffer reader reading the next line BBC, passing the BBC to write method writing in the same line. Oh, sir, previous program, how it is writing to the next line, sir? When I use only file reader, the data is coming in the next line, sir. How it is coming? How it is coming? Earlier coming next line, how? Earlier, read mother reading every character, na? A reading, writing. B reading, writing. C reading, writing. Okay? Bolo. After C, what is there, Amma? After C, what is there? New line character there, na? New line character reading and writing. That's why new line character also coming here. Did you understand the difference between file reader and buffer reader? Babu Buji, come on, fast, reply. How much time you will take? Buffer reader reading one line, not new line characters. Kranti, it will write method will take data and data give to file. File will read data in what format? Text format only, na? Write method not doing casting. It is doing file. File read every data in the text format only, na? Write method writing 97. A reading text reading by read method. Read method reading 97. 97 give to write method. Write method writing 97. Then text editor reading 97 in what format? Text, because it's a text editor, can display only text. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to work with buffer reader. Buffer reader reading one line at a time and sending to write method writing library line in a same line, because there is no new line character. Then it is your responsibility to write. Okay, shall I here only write? Plus, you must append slash n by your own. If you don't append slash n, then what happened? Data will come in a single line. Now observe, data will come in a separate line. Re Babu, are these consoles or files? Are you feeling that console? Right, it's a files, right? Not console. Data not going on console, data going to file. I kept both side by side for your understanding. You want me to open again every time? I will open. Close this file. Open that file, abc.txt, and open that file, bbc.txt. These are the files, Rababu. Comma, vertical, horizontal. Yes. So I hope to know all you understand. Any doubts? Everybody clear this topic? Okay. What are the program I have written? Is it dynamic code or static code? Come on, sir. The code I have developed, is it dynamic code or static code? The static code. File names are fixed. And is it reusable or not reusable? Not reusable. Okay, it's not reusable. Okay, so it's a not reusable code. So what I should write now? Okay, what should I write now? This is not reusable code. So I need to develop the code in another way. All right. So now observe, I want to rewrite buffer reader code dynamic way. Okay. Now test 09, test 09. Okay. Dyna reading, Dyna copy. Okay. Dyna copy. Tell me now. First, I should create a class called file copy. Okay, I will do one thing. I will create separate class. So the reusable na, reusable means separate code na. Right click, new. Okay, I want to create separate package even. Right click, new package. Com dot nit dot hk dot io stream dot. Now B logic. It's a business logic. Okay, in this code, new creating class, and the class name is what? File copy. Right here, I should create main method. No. Can I create static method? Because I'm taking arguments, nothing there in this class. Okay, static. Return type is void. Method name is file copy. File copy of. This is a real-time code. Okay, up to now the programs we have discussed, this is a understanding code. Now I'm writing a real-time code, projects code. Okay, right. So static void file copy. Where you want to copy? String from source file, comma, string from destination file. String from destination file, source file, comma, destination file. Tell me, whenever you are working with a file reader writer, you must handle two exception, throws file not found exception, comma, comma, IO exception. Two exceptions you must handle. Two exceptions I must handling two exceptions. And then now the code. Here I must create BufferedReader br equal to new BufferedReader of BufferedReader of. Okay, then I should create new FileReader of. What the file name I should write? I should write my own file name or the argument file name. src file. Okay, semicolon. Then next, what I should write? Okay. Next, what do you write? Next, what I should write? I should copy data to the file. To copy data to the file, I should create FileWriter, or you can write what BufferedReader. If you want to use complete buffering concept, you can write BufferedReader. BW equal to new BufferedReader of new FileWriter of, okay, DST file. Control Shift O. Okay. Then next, what code I should write? I should read one line from the file and I should write that line to the file. Then now I should call. Observe now. Earlier I told you there is a method br dot. Do you remember? Ready. Where is that method? Br dot ready. First method. Br dot ready. Instead of taking not equal to -1 all the nonsense, simply we can write what? Ready. If the stream is ready to read, means if a line is available in the file, it returns true. If a line is not available, it returns false. Instead of taking not equal to null, confusion condition, you can use what? This ready method. Then now down, I'm going to write a statement system dot out dot out system dot out br dot, what do you write? Read line. Tell me, you want to write it content line to the file or to the console? File. So what I should write in place of system dot out dot println? bw dot bw dot bw dot write bw dot write of string br dot read line. Everyone understand up to now? Buji, all people got clarity? So this is reusable code, right? This is the reusable code. Okay, this is a dynamic and reusable code. Next question. I told you many times, once whenever you are using connections, once the connections are completed, connections uses completed, you must close br dot close, br dot close, and bw dot close. Okay. Are Baba, you are Java 14 developer, na? As a Java 14 developer, you must show your new features talent to the interviewer, na? I know this, I know that. You must try to use that features, right? And then tell me, you know, don't write br.close bwd class by your own explicitly. You must place what? This entire story in try with resource. Remember? Do you remember? Remember try with resource? Why don't we use a try with resource? Let us use. Okay, if I write a try with resource, those are auto closable, automatically closed. Na? So show your talent to the interviewer with the try with resource concept. And then why you didn't use in the previous examples? Array, previous examples target understanding IO stream chapter, Rabbi. Now this is a project code. Project code, you can show your talent. Okay, everyone understand, I hope? Then, now the code is ready. Sir, I'm not writing catch because I don't want catch exception. I want to report that exception to the caller. Caller should know. Okay, sir, I don't want, throw exception means you can catch exception here, your wish. If you want to catch it. If you want to throw, you can throw. Two options you have, okay? Right. Then next, I want to throw because he has to know the problems occurred in my program, right? I should terminate my method caller program. For that, I should throw. Okay, fine. Then next, sir, I don't want to throw these many exceptions, sir. I want to throw single exception with all the problems. I want to throw single exception. Can I develop exception chaining? Come on. Shall I develop exception chaining? Exception chaining means what? You have to create one exception, right click. Okay, you have to create one new package now. New package, com dot hk dot ios dot custom exceptions. custom exception. Now here, right click, class. What is the name of the class? IO operation exception. I'm taking something IO operation exception. IO operation exception. Then now this class must be subclass of exception class. I want to create a checked exception. Okay. If you feel checked exception means mandatory to handle, you can change it to, hey, why it is not showing exception? Oh, chacha, it is not interface. Exception. Java.lang exception. Okay, if you want to create as unchecked exception, derive from runtime exception. If you want to make it a checked exception mandatory handle, you derive from exception. You know, exception handling chapter, I'm just using that knowledge. Okay, IO operation exception spelling mistake. Change it, ask the edit Eclipse to change the name. Now, here what I write? Simply constructors, public, IO, operation exception, no parameter constructor, and the next public IO operation constructor with string parameter constructor, string error message, open bracket, closed bracket, and you must pass this exception to superclass. Or people are confusing, recollecting all these points we discussed in exception handling. And public IO exception. I told you, if you wanted to handle, okay, if you want to go for exception chaining, you should have exception parameter constructor. Whatever exception coming, you pass it to superclass. That's all. Okay, that's all. Exception is ready. Then next, go to file copy. Instead of throwing these many exceptions, you make it common exception. IO operation exception. I want to throw the exception. Okay, IO operation exception. And then come here, catch. Which exception you need to catch? Single exception sufficient, right? IO exception. IO exception E. And here what I should do? I should rethrow. I should rethrow this exception as IO exception or no, as our own exception. IO operation exception of, what do you write here? E. I have to write here new. I hope you understand. Java 7 features, try with resource, and what do you call it? Exception chaining. Okay. I hope you got recollected exception handling chapter completely revised. Custom exception creation. Can you consider it is a real-time project? Can you consider it a real-time project? And almost all every core Java concept is covered, na? Exception handling covered, IO streams covered, string handling is covered. Okay. Then next story. Now moving to test class now. File copy test class. File copy, dyno copying. Then tell me, this fellow should call, this entire story is not there. Everything it will take care there. Read it. And now here I should call file copy, file copy, file copy, file copy. File copy. You have to add import statement. It is automatically added. You don't need to do that. File copy dot file copy. Where are you? File copy dot file copy. Method name is file copy. Hey, why it is not coming? Acha, I didn't create it as a public maybe. The method I have not created as a public not coming. So make it public. Then come here. So file copy dot file copy method. It is asking to pass source file and destination file. Chitty, understand? Source file and destination file. Then what to do? I have to read the source file and destination file. I should read the source file destination file from the keyboard. So I have to create scanner. Scanner SCN equal to new scanner. Scanner of system dot in. You know, when you're writing the program, you must not feel, I have to type these many lines, that much code, this much code. Okay, you must not feel that much heavy. Okay, you must enjoy the code. Okay, you must sing the song like, While writing the code, you have to sing the song. You must enjoy. You know, when you're going next day to the office, you must feel so energetic and should go. Habba, today also I should go to office. Again, I should write the code. Oh my God, what is my life? It's a boring life. Every day I have to do same work. Should not feel like that. You must enjoy. Every day you should enjoy. Every moment you should enjoy. All right. And then now scanner is ready. I should read the names of the files. How to read? Yes out. Yes out, Mr. End user. Double quotes. Enter source file. I used to enjoy like anything in my work because salary coming now. Okay. Because salary coming, right? So why you need to worry? SRC file equal to SCN dot. If you are working free of cost, then you have to feel sad, okay? For your work, for your hard work, salary coming. As much more you hard work, that much more salary will come. Yes or no? That is the motto. If salary is your motto, you never get bored. Okay. Then next tell me. I have to pass source file and destination file. Passed, completed. Then the throwing error for why? Because I should handle exception. Now how to handle exception? Try, open bracket, closed bracket, catch off, open bracket, closed bracket. What do you write? IO operation exception. I should handle E and I should display complete message I'm writing. E dot print stack trace. File data is copied. I hope you understand how I have developed this code. Previous code is single program, 3-4 lines completed. Now these 3-4 lines, how I made as a reusable multiple classes. This is Amir paid code, understanding purpose. This is a project code to make you software engineer. So both you must practice, okay? Both you must practice. Then now, control F11. It is asking enter source file, abc.txt. I will remove this content from this file, bbc.txt. abc.txt file, press enter, bbc.txt file, destination file, enter. File data copied. Come and check. Replace editor content, ignore file change. Complete data writing in. Hello. Complete data writing in one line. I forgot what I should write. I forgot to append slash n plus double quotes slash n. Save. Control F11. abc.txt bbc.txt file data copied. Look at that. File data copied into the file. Now, should I copy only one file? ABC always any file data can I copy? Yes. Let me copy. Now, enter source file. I'm entering the source file, current file. This file only I wanted to copy. Let me give. I want to copy current file data itself. Same file. Let me give this file name will work or not. Control F11. Paste. I should give .java extension. Destination file bbc.txt. It is throwing error. File not found. Caused by file not found. Why? Where this file is available? We got javacom.nit.hk.ios.custom exception. IO operation exception Java caused by java.io.file not found exception because this file is not available. So I should give the complete directory structure where it is available. Okay, complete directory structure I should give. Let me try control F11. Now dot slash com slash nit slash dot why I'm giving current project directory dot nit slash hk slash ios slash paste dot java bbc.txt. Acha, still it is throwing error. Is a packages problem. Yeah, it is available in different location. You have to give the path. I'm giving path com nithk ios file dot java should work. So this is the problem with Eclipse. When you're running from Eclipse, it is taking what is the current directory. Yeah, you should also include src folder. Okay, I should also include src folder. Let us see now. Control F11. Now what I should write? Current directory project directory slash src slash com slash hk slash sorry nit slash hk slash following by ios slash paste dot java bbc.txt. Amaya, now it's working. Okay, src folder we missed earlier. Now go here, look at that. In bbc.txt complete content is saved na. So we develop the program dynamically to copy any file to any file. So this is bbc.txt file. As it is, everything is copied. Okay, everything I hope got clarity. So here we used all the options. Okay, we have used dynamic development code. Okay, so we develop, reusable code, and try Java 7 try with resource we have used, and we have used custom exception. Okay, now I want to ask one question. You are throwing IO operation exception. Why you need to inform the complete problem to the other programmer? Look at here, enter source file. I'm giving something called, let's say, ebc.txt, bbc.txt. ebc.txt not available. If you throw this much exception and displaying on the console, end user will get confused. Na? This much information should display, na? Should not display? Should not display. As a user programmer, I will throw exception. But now, as a caller, you must not display complete exception message. Where I should write this message? Inside try block, na? Right? We should not display the complete error message. I should show only that file is not available, this file is not available, I should display. Yes or no? Then tell me. I want you rewrite this line properly. Tell me, this exception object receiving the message. What the message coming? This entire exception. Look at here. In this entire exception, this is the our own throwing exception, IO exception. But this exception is caused by whom? This exception caused by whom now? Java.io.file not found exception. Okay, either in the main exception message or in the caused exception message, I have the file name na ebc.txt, ebc.txt. Now bbc.txt file names will be there. Can I use a string handling chapter usage now? I want to display message source file ebc.txt not available. That much only message only I should display. Destination file is not available. That much message only I should display. So what should I write message here? Now yes out S out E dot get message. Okay, if you call E dot get message, how much is displayed? Let us see now. ABC dot txt available. EBC dot txt not available. Then what is displaying? Oh, EBC dot txt. If not available, it will create automatically file na. Okay. Control F11. And now I'm writing here fbc.com. fbc.com. Okay. ebc.com. FBC not come available. What is displaying? Java.io.file not found exception. fbc.txt. The system cannot find the file specified. Okay. So you want to display this error message to the end user. Java.io.file not found exception. Can he understand? No. What end user understand? Only this much he can understand. Yes or no? Then tell me, how can I display only this much message from this text? Show your string handling chapter knowledge. I want to display only this message. How can I display? Come on, string handling chapter knowledge. Ray, no one is answering. I want to display only this message. Simple, Baba. First you take this one into string here. String error message equal to. Okay. String error message equal to. Next what you write? Bolo. Can I write like this? String array error message equal to. Okay. Part message equal to error message dot split method. Can I call split method of double quotes by what? Colon. Then I got array with how many parts? 2 parts. I got 2 parts. This is a first token and this is a second token. Hello, 2 tokens are came. Which token you want? 0 index token or 1 index token? You want 1 index token. So what write here? System.out.println part message of. Part message of. What you got? 1. Control F11. fbc.x ebc.txt. fbc.txt. The system cannot find the file specified. Okay. Everyone understand how to write the code? So this is an exception handling code. Here I am writing double quotes error plus or execution failed. Okay. fbc.txt. Based on your project requirement, you have to write ebc.txt. Error fbc.txt. The system cannot find the file specified. You can write like this. Okay. Or no sir, I want write my own message. Then this is the one way of writing code. Another way of writing code. Now same, instead of writing this split and all, just I want make you use string handling chapter. No, you can write like this. Exception e equal to exception ex equal to e dot get cause. Take the file not found exception cause. E dot get cause. Why are you throwing error? Oh, get cause return type is throwable. Okay, throwable t. Then sysout t dot get message. Control F11. Same message. Enter fbc.txt and ebc.txt. Look at that same message coming. Okay, na? So this what the main exception? This is the main exception. Okay, this main exception internally contain one more exception, file not found exception. So this file not found exception is called cause. This exception we retrieve and store it in t variable. Inside this cause we have this error message, reading that error message and displaying. Already we discussed this point. So this is the second way of handling. Instead of writing this much exception handling code, you can also write like this. Okay. But if you observe file specified, not found and all. So instead of writing that message, I wanted to write a special message like this. I want to write my own message saying that fbc.txt file is not available. I want to display my own message. What do you write? System.out.println FBC TXT file is not available. I want to display my own error message. How can I display my own error message? Okay. You have to first know it is available source file or any error. Now error coming because of source file or destination file. You should know na. If a source file is not available, we have to display message. Source file is not available. This is a string handling chapter code. Okay, string handling, little bit confusion. DST file is not available. Hey, not available should not say. If not available, it will create na. Right, is not accessible. Is not accessible. This is the message. Tell me, when should I display this error message? When should I display this error message? I have to write the code. First, I should take now error message. What do you write now here? First, you should take the cause, and then in the, or else directly we can write like this. Now I'm taking this one. String error message, e.get message. Do you remember we have a method called contains method? If error message dot contains of src file. If error message contains of src file, then display src file is not available. Else display destination file is not accessible. Either that file, this file. 1 second. If error message, one more condition you should write. Error message else if error message contain destination file, then write destination file is not accessible. Ramapuji, all people got clarity? Yeah? I want to use this one. Okay, first you take the cause, and from the cause you take error message, string error message equal to last. Tell me, there is a chance we'll get IO exception. Na? Hello, there is a chance we'll get IO exception also. IO exception when you will get stream closed problem, na? Right? Else just directly display error message, stream closed. Are you catching my point? Stream closed, or you can see your own message, double quotes, connection closed, comma, cannot read data. Okay, this is how you must write string handling based exception, string handling based error handling code you should write. Can hope all the people got some idea on what I have typed here? Babu Puji, all people got clarity on what I have typed, why I have typed all this code. In a company, you have to write all this code like this. You must practice. Control F11. Let us see our expected output coming or not. I'm giving fbc.txt as a source, ebc.txt as a destination. Look at there, I'm getting message FBC is not available. Let me write a properly error, or you can say execution failed plus execution failed plus. And now I'm writing, let me write this message common to all here. Execution failed, and here I'm writing reason I hope by teaching this heavy logic am I giving you confusion? By writing this much heavy code, am I giving you confusion? abc dot, sorry, fbc.txt, ebc.txt, execution failed, reason fbc.txt not available. Okay, I have to display this one with this. ln, 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 control F11, fbc.txt, array ebc.txt there, Rabba. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me give you error. Go to D drive, go to folder. Where is that folder? 4 p.m. Now, IO streams, practice, bbc.txt, right click, properties, make it as read-only file, then come here, give bbc.txt, press enter. Execution failed. Reason, bbc is not accessible. Why not accessible? You'll go and check. Okay, now? Fine. Then again running the program. Now I'm giving fbc.txt, ebc.txt, and now execution failed. Why? Reason, fbc.txt is not available. Okay, next tell me. I wanted to display this error message in what do you call dash 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 dash. So I wanted to write dash 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 dash. How can I write? Any of you remember? System.out.println, double quotes, Java 12 version method, Java 12 version method, Java 12 version method, repeat, repeat. How many times I should repeat? Let's say some 10 times. 20 characters, 25 characters I want repeat. Okay, here plus and here. Okay, top and bottom I am repeating. Control F11, fbc.txt, ebc.txt, execution failed, reason. Tell me, what are the chapter points we have learned previously? All points we are using now. This is a way you have to try. Okay, whatever the knowledge you have used, the complete knowledge you must use in the next lines of the code. Okay, I want to give the spaces here, some spaces. How can I give the spaces? I must add space here, I must add space here, I must add space here, right? Everywhere I should add space. Indentation. We have a method called indent method, na? Right. So you can add indent method here, dot. In place of writing indent method in multiple places. Okay. I have to write dot indent, dot indent, dot indent. So many places I should write. Can I use string buffer? See, our target is what? Showing our talent. Maximum string handling chapter points I wanted to use. All error messages I want to take into one string builder. String builder. String builder. String builder SB equal to new string builder of. Whatever the knowledge you have used in string handling chapter, just I am trying to use complete knowledge. String builder of. Then in place of SOPLN, SB dot append of. First line. Okay, Ray, here I must add slash and Roy. If you don't add slash n, all will come in a single line. Remember? Now, SB dot append of. Reason. Next line I wanted to go. No, reason must come in the same line, right? Right, here. There I should not use slash n. And now here, SB dot append of. Okay, am I confusing you? Babu, string handling chapter knowledge, I am just trying to reuse whatever the knowledge you have gained. So please don't get confused. If you don't practice, you will confuse. If you practice, you will enjoy. Then SB dot append, sorry, SB dot to string of dot indent of. Indent of. How many spaces gap you want? 3 spaces I want. 3. Indent of 3 and display finally system.out.println. So let us see what happened. Will it work or not as per our expectation? Control F11. fbc.txt, ebc.txt. Hey, it's working. Wow. 3 spaces coming. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let us try to test this connection closed. Go to file copy. Here, after before calling read write method, here I'm calling br.close. Okay, br.close I have written. Come back, run. Existing file abc.txt I'm giving. Destination file ebc.txt I'm giving. There is no problems with the file. Now I got error. Exception failed. Execution failed. Reason, connection closed, cannot read data. Okay, na? Cannot read or write data. Cannot read or write data. So I hope I have explained you IO stream chapter, exception handling chapter, and following by what do you call string handling chapter with latest methods, whatever Java 11, Java 12 methods completely I have used. So this is how you need to work with combining the chapters as a project. Okay. Again, I am repeating same statement. Every time I am motivating you. Whatever the promises I have given, did I fulfill all my promises? I promise I'll teach you up to latest features. Every day I'm telling you. Every topic will be taught with compiler and JVM internal algorithms. IO stream chapter also I explained with arrow marks. Given an internal flow, na, how the connection created, how read method working, how read line method working, internals. 1500 plus entry questions with OCA, OCP test cases, read method, write method, append mode, overriding mode, that is OCA, OCP bits. Chapter wise project based case study will be covered, I told. I'm covering. IO stream chapter case studies I covered. Then next, you will experience usage of every chapter in the project development. By combining related chapters, mini projects will be developed. Tell me, can you consider this is a small mini project? Copy data from one file to another file. By end of this chapter, you can think like a compiler, JVM1 project developer, project developer will ensure your first interview as a last interview. Okay. If I teach like this, Java learning is simplified. You will not just learn Java, you will become software engineer. Yes or no? You'll become software engineer, right? Every our course is what project oriented training with real code snippets. Snippets means what? Small programming, small case studies. Okay, these are all the real-time case studies. You know, when you join the company, you will see the code like this only, nothing new. Okay, you will see the code like this only. I'm sure, no doubt in that. Class names, variable names, did I take anywhere? SRC file, DST file. I can take here S1, S2, that is Amirpet standard. I'm taking SRC file, DST file. Everywhere error message, I can take here what something called MSG or something, error message. So everything I am writing, look at there, error message I'm clearly displaying, execution fail, reason. Now tell me, this is error message, na? Error messages you must display with as a output, as error, as error. As error means error. Hello, system.err.println you should display. Catching my point? Exceptions you must display by using error messages. Then look at there, Eclipse will show you in red color. FBC dot. This is Eclipse form tray. It is Eclipse related point, not what do you call? This is Eclipse related point, not Java related point. Okay, DB. Oh, sorry. DBC or whatever. Look at there. Execution failed, reason fbc.txt not available. Why it is coming outside? Why it is coming outside, not in two lines? Because both streams are different. This is out stream. This is ERR stream. That's why we're getting like this. Okay, na? Okay, at that point I want to tell. So now here I'm writing. Here also if you write ERR, will come with the same stream. fbc.txt, ebc.txt will come in the same thing. This red color is not Java, it is Eclipse customized message. If you run this program from the console, you don't get red color, you will get black color only. Okay, na? So this is the final conclusion about IO stream reading data copy file. I hope all you people enjoyed. Can I hope all you people understood? Feeling that you can create the programs projects? Now I want to create same copy paste operation. Array sir, once again your file copy with Java version number I forgot, I'll tell you. In Java new version we got one method. All right, this entire story I'm removing. This entire story I'm removing. So if interviewer asks the question, you can show two ways. And now file reader fr equal to new file reader of double quotes abc.txt. Handle the exceptions. Are you there? Handle the exception. Okay. Now fr dot, there is a method called TransferTo. There's a method called TransferTo, where I want TransferTo new file writer of double quotes bbc.txt semicolon. Handle the exception. Import file writer. Okay. Handle IO exception. Okay, na? That's all. One line. Python style of writing code. One line, one line. If you want to decrease this one also, you can decrease. Okay, you can make it as one line like this. New file reader dot abc.txt dot transfer to new file writer of abc.txt. Same. Control F11. Achha, throwing error. BBC access denied, na? BBC access denied. So we need to give the access to copy the file. Go there, right click, properties, read only file, save it. Now come back here, run. Program executed. I have to write one message saying that sout, double quotes, file data copied. Save. Control F11, file data, array, file data array. Control F11, file data copied. Go and see the bbc.txt file. Where are you, BBC? BBC, open. Pull it here. Achha. Why it is not coming? Because not flushed. Okay, because not flushed. If you have to flush, na, I'll do one thing. Okay. Dot will come up. No, it will not work. Same line flush not possible. Because finally you are calling TransferTo, na? TransferTo method return type is, there is no return type to transfer method. Hey. F2. Transfer return type is long. How many bytes it transfer, it will return that number. Okay. So we cannot write in a single line. If you want to write in single line, you have to use file input stream. File input stream, transfer of file output stream. Okay, control F11. Now the file copied. Observe the file copied. If you want to use file readers, you cannot write in single line, you have to write separate lines. Is it clear? Next. Now this is a one way file reader. I am commenting. Second, file writer, what you write? File reader, you have to call separately only. File reader fr equal to new file reader of double quotes abc.txt. The next, file writer fw equal to new file writer of double quotes bbc.txt. Control Shift O. Okay, then you should write file reader of transfer to file writer. You no need to call read method. You no need to call write method. Okay, no need to write while loop. That entire while loop is abstracted in this transfer to method. Okay, na? Right. Then down you should call fw.flush, and then you call fr.close, and then fw.close. Okay. Now I'm deleting this data from this file, save, then run this program, data transferred. Okay, na Baba? Is it clear? Second approach. Third one. How many approaches? Confusing. Third one. Try with resource I will use. Try with resource. If I use a try with resource, observe now. File reader object must create. I hope you know file with resources, you must have resource variable. Without resource variable, you cannot write logic directly. Right? And then file writer object you have to create. Inside as a resource, logic you cannot write. In the try body only you have to write logic. Transfer to file writer, I'm writing here. Then you no need to call flush, you no need to call close. Okay, control F11 and down, file copied. Then go and check. Let me delete this data, save, run this program, file copied, data coming. I hope all the people got clarity. Can I use this transfer to method in our file copy logic? Yes. Instead of writing this entire logic, simply you can roll br dot. Comment it. Instead of writing while loop, you write br dot transfer to bw. Rabbi, all the people got clarity? Yeah? So instead of you wanted to avoid while loop, you want to abstract the while loop, you can use a transfer. It will abstract that while loop. So I have given you all possible ways of developing the code. Which code you wanted to use in the interview room, that code you can use. Is it clear? Fine. So now we have completed file reader, file writer, buffer reader, buffer writer. Okay, we how many classes you have learned? File input stream and file output stream for reading and writing data in binary format. Next, file reader, file writer for reading and writing data in characters format, is nothing but text data. The next buffer reader and a buffered writer. For what purpose? For reading and writing data, one line. Okay, one line at a time. But here we must append. We must append what? /n. Next here, reading, writing, we have override mode and append mode. Two modes are there. Points are simple, but the discussion is heavy. And then we discussed file copy operation with manual code, and then what? Automated code. What the automated code available from which version? I forgot. This method available from which version, Bujji? Transfer method available from which version? From Java 10 version. Okay, we learn static way, we learn dynamic way. Okay, a lot of ways we discussed. So can I hope all these points are clear and we can practice and show your talent of IOStream chapter. So IOStream chapter, string handling chapter, collections. These 3 chapters, if you practice well, lot of logical programming will be improved. Okay, lot of logical programming improved with IOStream chapter, string handling chapter, collection chapter. These 3 chapters, more programs if you try, more more logical programming will be improved. Okay, shall we go for small 5 minutes break? And then I will enter it into serialization now. Okay, right, its time is 11:40. I'll start class by 11:50, 11:50. Okay, 11:50 we'll start serialization. So now this entire morning 1.5 hour, now 1.5 hour, 2 hours I don't know. So this morning 8 o'clock onwards up to now, we discuss these points. These are the base for the serialization understanding. So you got sufficient knowledge. Now it's easy for you to understand serialization. Okay, chalo. Now I'm stopping session now and we'll restart the session by 11:50. Okay, 11:55. 11:55 I'll start. Okay, 11:55. It takes maximum 1 hour to complete remaining section. Easy. Clear? Fine. Chalo. I'm stopping session and rejoin by 11:55.